Hello, my name is Ben Bullock. I'm going to discuss some strategies to help engage students with science instruction, as well as some engagement strategies and some methods to use to hold their interest. And then I'm going to go over two examples to help incorporate technology. So, first, using strategies to engage students can include the simple things of building their confidence, alleviate boredom through activities, and using vocabulary walls. One inquiry I like to use when I'm teaching science is number 4 that is discussed, which is the learner connects explanation of scientific knowledge. If students are not engaged in a lesson, they won't get the importance of it and will struggle to remember and learn what is being taught. So it's going further into some of those strategies I just briefly hit on. Each engagement strategy previously talked about targets each student with different learning needs. The first one is simple as asking questions. When teachers ask questions, it allows students to show they know the material and understand the concept. It also allows students to be engaged. The next is building confidence. Science isn't an easy subject to grasp and understand, but it's important to give students opportunities to build confidence with materials and get opportunities to get hands-on with science. After building their confidence, it is important to alleviate boredom. We'd be lying to ourselves if we said we're never bored in school, so it's important to come up with activities that get students out of their seats and get them moving. Examples of these could be doing indoor-outdoor labs or watching different kinds of videos and maybe even games. The last strategy is the use of vocabulary. Let's be honest, there's a lot of terminology in science that can be very hard and difficult to remember and understand. Word walls help students remember words and their definitions, and it's also helpful for them to refer back to whenever need be. Methods to capture and hold the interest of students. Methods to help capture and hold the interest of students in our classroom include game-based learning, when it makes learning the materials into a game where students have fun and playing meaningful games. An interactive lecture demonstration is a form of presenting demonstrations on how something specifically works according to science. For example, let's say you're going to teach on the geochemical cycle, any one of them. A video can better illustrate each step of the cycle than just talking about it. They will get to see a video of how it all works from the first part to the last part. And then another one is student environmental projects can be conducted on specific topics discussed in the classroom or something that a student is specifically interested in. And finally, group service learning projects that could be planting different plants around the school or buildings or the community and removal of trash. And finally, jumping into two examples of how to incorporate technology, using videos and simulations to better and more adequately explain in depth of specific topics. Kind of going back to what I just talked about with the geochemical cycles, it goes further than just having someone discuss what a geochemical cycle is. We can have videos that show in depth what each step of the cycle looks like that can be very beneficial to the students. And lastly, using technology would be FaceTiming or Skype. For example, my brother is a marine biologist, and if we were discussing in my class something about marine life, he would know much more about that information than I would, so it would be great to reach out to him.